Hi everyone, this is Diana Palm, the Love Witch. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to stay conscious so that you can manifest and create the life you truly want to live instead of falling back asleep and reliving the life you've already had. There's a hidden secret to manifesting in a really powerful way. It will help you if you understand how the brain operates. Your brain really likes to remember things, and that's why I teach my clients how to remember their future. I know what that sounds like. The future hasn't technically occurred. But when we project ourselves into the future by creating what it is we want to in a very visual, palatable way, where we can feel the feelings, experience everything around us, we literally create new neural pathways in our brain to actually program ourselves for those feelings and for those experiences. Now, once it's in there, once it's in the brain, you are literally a magnet for attracting it. You don't have to sit and meditate every day. You don't have to do vision boards. Program your hardwiring to attract it, and it just becomes your natural next step. You'll begin attracting people to come into your world that will vibrate there, that are having these experiences. Jobs and opportunities will resonate with your new vision and allow you to step forward more easily into the future you're trying to create. But without that trying, it's so hard, right? We want to actually program your subconscious mind to remember the future that you most want to have. And by doing this, you are preparing yourself to attract it and manifest it in the easiest way possible. Now, there are some interesting things about the mind, and that is we always go back to our past. We think that our past is what makes us who we are. We show up today with this lifelong history of events that have sculpted us, given us emotional connections, experiences. When we go back and remember them, when we go back and get nostalgic about them, we are recreating them in the present moment again. It's impossible to go backwards. It is impossible to create what you once had. And when people try to do that, all they do is feel that something is missing because the past is no longer in their present. And this creates a huge void around you, the energy of lack, where you have no power to create, no power to change things. And guess what? This is what puts you back asleep. This is what creates the doldrum in your life that has you living in a cycle over and over and over, living in your patterns, re-experiencing the same things, having dead-end jobs, having dead-end relationships, hearing the same things from family and friends over and over and over. It's like the movie Groundhog Day. It's time to wake up. And here's how you do it. Let me explain how the cells in your body work. If you grew up in a home where there was a lot of chaos or a lot of arguing, the cells in your body have created little receptors so that feels normal to them. That means that right now in your current time, if you have not healed on a cellular level, you will not feel normal until you have chaos and arguing around you every single day. This may be right away in the morning as you experience your family, or it could be right away in the morning when you get to work. Maybe there's somebody that irritates you every single day. And that is actually because your cells require it. It requires this experience to feel normal. Normal feels safe in the mind, even when it's very dysfunctional. Now, the only way you can change this is by getting into those programs and shifting those belief systems, shifting it on a cellular level. When I connect with somebody and I take out programs for chaos, conflict, and arguing, I can literally help them close off those receptors in the cell, and we can put in new feelings that create a new receptor. So now if I program them and download them with some new feelings for being fulfilled, for being optimistic, for being happy, for loving their life, the cells in their body will receive it and grow new receptors. And now, every single morning when they wake up, they begin to actually feel all those really good feelings, and they will begin to attract it from others, notice it in their life, And this is what shifts somebody's experience. When my clients come to me, they've often been re-experiencing the same kind of toxic relationship patterns over and over. And I always tell my clients, it's not about all of them, it's about you, but not in a way that's full of blame. And you should never feel bad or guilty, but you do want to get in here and change your hard wire. You want to change the way your brain perceives and reacts and the way that your brain attracts. One of the ways that you can do this on your own is to sit down and write down what you want to experience in your future. And it will require you to have focused intention, to be able to get into a quiet space where you can meditate and really picture the ideal scenario for yourself. And don't include specific other people, just include the way that you feel. And if it's love that you want to have in your life, just visualize the partnership and the way that it makes you feel, the types of things that you enjoy doing, the energy between you and your loved one. If you'd like a better job, picture, what does that job feel like? What do you feel like working in that job? How are you dressed? And what things would you change in your life if you already had that job? Would you suddenly start feeling more confident or making better decisions for yourself on the daily basis? I want you to picture those things and really recognize the up-leveling of your consciousness when you begin to see your dreams come true. How is that new version of you appearing in your life? And then I want you to feel the feelings all the way through your body of this up-leveled experience, what it looks like, smells like, how you're showing up, and what it feels like to be this new version of you. And as we're doing that, I want you to really lock it in, because that will be the version that you can now remember. And when you use this technique, you will begin to replace your other memories from your past, the ones that you no longer want to recreate in your present or in your future. Let that go. And you can now begin to recall and remember your future. And in this way, you will be able to bring it to you that much sooner. This is one of the mind-blowing secrets to manifesting, which make it super easy and fast. Program your mind to attract what it is you want by remembering the future that you most desire. Spend some time thinking about that right now and every single day, and make sure you never go into lack or perceive a void from where you are now to what you want to have in your future. Continue to remember it. And before you know it, everything in that visualization, everything that you intended, everything that you saw for yourself and felt for yourself will become your reality. Let me know down in the comments below what you are creating in your future that you can focus on remembering now. Put that down in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to give me a like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Thank you so much for being here. I can't wait to see you in the next video.